Coastal communities in Lagos, Nigeria, are facing the very grim prospect of being wiped out, quite literally, as a result of ocean surge and erosion. Now, the city's long shoreline is fast eroding, with some coastal communities, in fact, so badly affected. Environmentalists are blaming the situation on climate change and human activities, and they're warning that if attitudes do not change and something is done, coastal communities in Lagos will be completely submerged in a few years' time. CGTN's Deji Badmus filed this report.
If there's one image that vividly captures the huge environmental threat coastal communities in the Nigerian commercial capital of Lagos are currently battling, it is perhaps this one. Kilometers after kilometers of the city's shoreline are disappearing under the ocean, and as they do, so too are communities like Okun Alfa, one of the several coastal communities in Lagos. The locals are worried as their ancestral homes are disappearing right before their very eyes.
The ocean is seriously threatening to wipe off our entire community. So many houses have been submerged. The erosion just wouldn't stop. It keeps going on.
Environmentalists like Desmond Majekodumi say climate change is mainly responsible for the devastation, and one that, if left unchecked, a huge part of the city could go underwater by 2050.
This has also been exacerbated by a lot of our own activities, like sand mining. But particularly, especially in the Lagos area, the coastal erosion has been very rapid and massive due to the fact that groins were developed by the colonial government to protect the inlet to the port. And because of the west-east drift of the ocean current, these groins caused erosion. And this is why in some areas of Lagos, we've lost almost 1.5 kilometers of beachfront over the years.
Authorities of the city have been responding to the situation by constructing groins at some of the coastal communities to help protect the city's shoreline. But because of how expensive the project is, the groins are not coming up as fast as they should.
And we're able to protect 14 kilometers of the Lagos shoreline. However, after the last groin, the erosion continued and is now causing a very serious threat to the last remaining strand of about 40 to 50 meters of solid beach ground, which is protecting the low-lying mangrove area, which is why people are appealing to the federal government to come in.
But other than the government, some climate change advocacy groups are also helping in their own small way to address the challenge. This stretch of the beach, known as the Kids Beach Garden, is being maintained by a group known as Kids for Clean Seas. They planted all the trees here and generate funds to maintain the place by getting people to adopt a tree for a small fee. Part of their aim is to repopulate beachfronts like this with trees, provide some sort of defense for coastal communities.
We have a total of 525 trees here on the beach, and the primary purpose is to ensure that we have a green environment. So here at the Kids Beach Garden, we do everything towards ensuring that the environment is protected, and we also try our best in promoting everything centered around sustainability, composting, recycling of PET plastic bottles, and a number of other sustainability efforts that will keep the environment clean.
Now, Lagos State has a shoreline of about 87 kilometers. So this initiative is clearly small when you consider the length of that shoreline. But then this is significant because imagine what would happen if these were to be replicated along the 87-kilometer shoreline. There's no question that it would make a significant difference for coastal communities in the city. Deji Badmus, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.